Saturday, December 23rd. Dun 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 dun! Welcome to Native News Today. I'm Tom Brokaw. Just kidding. This is Native News Today. So check that. I'm not Tom Brokaw. I'm Tom Broke Shoulder. Nah, that's a lie too. This is Jason Salzman. Everybody, thanks for being with us today. Got a great lineup, as you can tell behind me. Not only do I have the box with all the stuff going on, I have the 5th grade geography assignment as well. Doing a little set change, a little ham and eggs for you there. We went over to the Food Distribution Center over at Muskogee Creek Nation, and we thought on Native News Today it was high time that we got with the commodities. Let everybody know about the commodities. I've been a big fan for a long time, and so has a lot of other people. And basically now the Food Distribution Center in Almauge at the Capitol Complex is basically like a supermarket. You go in, get your basket, you check out. They don't have self-checkout yet. They're not as cool as Walmart. They're getting there. But we went over and checked it out and got everybody clued up on how to sign up and everything like that. So got all that coming at you. Also, we have Mr. James Nichols. We're going to be looking back on some of the things that were offered by emergency management. And this abnormally tall gentleman will also tell us about some things that they also do and some crews they have out there that are cleaning up citizens' homes. I mean, you got brush and stuff falling on people's power lines, on their cars. I mean, it's a heck of a mess out there. And those guys are cleaning it up, and we got to talk to them too. And so it was really a great week for us. We stayed kind of busy. And also, we'll take a look at some of the amendment highlights and some of the veto action going on with the legislature at the Muskogee Creek Nation National Council this past Saturday. Stay tuned, stay aware, keep your ears on. We'll be right back. Jared, please, if you will, let's pay the bills.
Smali, tasa ko susinili ang ginaistun sangga.
Pangana se ibe hayat kaus.
Nage, kada magas.
Pangana se hayat kidoang noge.
Fanny molo jo subananga.
Tu mo sati.
Isla hani subani doang.
Wat, hiji mo katsari chin hisakta das tumidanga.
Ma hisi mokka se di wekki diga, hisagire ra hisiga, ampane hayat kidoang.
Hisimane, matse.
The Muskogee Creek Nation Tobacco Prevention Program offers all cessation classes to young and old. For more information about a healthier life and a second wind, contact one of these centers nearest you.
Hijida, Hilishwo fatsa. Siyanete de dos, moes.
Where hisi mokkeskera mokkenzak noar stinokkesis, stiliji duis.
Oh, hello there. Snuck up on me a little bit. I kind of scared me just for a second. Look, this is the Christmas episode, and we haven't done anything really Christmassy, so I'll just say this. The top of my list on Santa's wish list there, I hope you're listening, St. Nick, because I want a box of commodity cheese. So go on over to the Food Distribution Center and hook it up. A rolling stone gathers no moss. What? God, hold on. Okay, cut 2. We've moseyed on over to the Muskogee Creek Nation Food Distribution Center, plain English there, because we are in hopes of laying out a fine holiday spread. That's right. Jared and I will be making a huge Christmas feast comprised totally of commodities that you get inside of this building here. And not only are they going to be from commodities, they're going to be from the Commodity Cookbook. Bet you guys didn't know that one was out there, huh? Little ham and eggs coming at you. All right. We're going to go in and check it out. This should be one hell of a time. It's like a food market. All right. We've made our way to the front. This is decision time. This is getting serious. I got the cookbook here, Commodity Cookbook. It's from 1999, but I think it'll be all right because, I mean, food doesn't really change, so it's cool. So I'm going to look at the table of contents. Get a close-up here. Snacks, beverages, etc. Nice. I love how they spelled it out instead of just the ETC. Everybody always just goes halfway and hits the ETC. Okay, what do you see on here we got to go for?
Let's see. Do they have a holiday section?
Ooh, they may have a holiday section.
Traditional favorites.
Traditional favorites, jams and chilies. No, just some regular stuff.
All right. How about
Let's make buckskin bread. That sounds awesome.
All right. Cool.
Okay, we're gonna go check it out. Okay, this one calls for a quart of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, salt, 2 teaspoons of shortening, and 1.5 cups of water. So come on, right now. All right, as you mosey on through, you'll notice that it's much like a supermarket. You just get your basket, get your stuff, and be on your way. It's really convenient. Look around here, you got your starches. Look here, pasta, macaroni, all that kind of stuff. But none of that's in buckskin bread, so let's move along. Where's the flour, dude? Where's the flour? Okay, salt and flour. Come this way. Salt and flour. Salt and flour. Ah, here we go. Bam. I'm going to need, a cup of this? A quart of this? Or what was it? Hold on, let me look here. No shortening and no butter. No fun. Goodness. That's exactly right. Okay, let's see. Well, lastly, it calls for a 1.5 cups of water, and if we can't find that, we're retarded. The last thing it calls for is a 1.5 cups of water, so probably can't find that on the shelves. We'll probably have to go look for a fountain. Follow me, though. I got to show you something really special. Yes. So, okay, we tried the buckskin bread. Obviously, it didn't work out. We couldn't find anything, so... But that's our fault. That's our fault. Follow me. Follow me. Come with me if you want to live. This is where it all goes down, folks. This is the warehouse. Now, this is basically the brain center of the food distribution place. If you look around, all of this is shipped out to the local communities, the Creek Nation, and all of our citizens can sign up for commodities and things like that. It's a wonderful program because it's food, you know what I mean? And it can come to your house. You can come here and get it just like a supermarket. This place is fully functional, and all you got to do is sign up, or you can call the Food Distribution Center, and we'll go talk to them right now a little bit about all that information. We'll get it to you so you can maybe become a part of this great program. Okay, we're all done. We're not the best shoppers in the world. What can I say? We're men. We're fresh out of college, and hey, we're bachelors. It's hard to shop. But we did find a few things. We found a lot of great recipes in the commodity cookbook, and you can check that out if you come up here. Also, what you need to do, you need to get you one of these. It's an application to get some of those commodities. They change the world, folks. If you know how to cook them and you know what to do with them, wonderful. Over the years, I've known so many recipes. I could do my own cookbook. I mean, we did stuff with the commodities on a daily basis. We made lemonade out of lemons. So basically, what you need is this application. You can call up here and get one. What you want to do is call, hold on just a second, just a short second, 918-756-3467, or you can call toll free at 1-800-482-1979, extension 400. Also, what you're going to need is you're going to need a copy of your CDIB from a federally recognized Indian tribe for at least one household member. You're going to need verification of all household income for the past 30 days. You're going to need verification if unemployed, verification of residence, copies of your Social Security cards for all the household members. Now, that's all the requirements. You can fill out your application. You will be interviewed if you're accepted, and then they'll go from there. Now, the food distribution program, if you want to send them something, is P.O. Box 580, Okmulgee, Oklahoma, 74447, care of Food Distribution. So that's all the information you need. Go out there and stock up on commodities and get in that cookbook and stir up some holiday favorites. All right, we're going to go from cheese to trees. That's right. Commodity cheese, broken down trees. Kind of rhymes a little bit. I'm sorry. I wanted to be a rapper, but then I got injured and it just derailed that career. So here I am, bringing it to you folks every week. But no, broken down trees. And unfortunately, a lot of those broken down trees are in the yards of some of our Creek citizens. Now, a lot of these citizens are elderly and can't get out and hook it up for themselves and get it cleaned up. So what do? We got a crew of people coming from the community centers that volunteered on their own time, come out for these community centers and go out, chop these trees down, clean these yards up. And it's a big crew, and it only takes them a little bit to get these yards cleaned up, and they're doing a fantastic job. We got to go catch up with them and see what was going on. And Dustin Cloud and his crew are really, really doing a fantastic job. Jared? We are here inside the home office of the Creek Nation Emergency Management, and I'm talking to James Nichols, or I will be talking to him here in just a second. But James, we wanted to kind of just rehash everything and make sure that everybody had all the information that their shelters are still available.
Okay, we do still have shelters available. We've closed down the Twin Hills and Bristow shelters. We didn't have enough people utilizing those shelters, so we've closed those, but we still have the Tulsa Indian Community and Sapulpa Indian Community that are open as shelters as of today.
Yeah, and you guys, not only with the shelters, you got a lot of other stuff going on too.
You bet. We've got approximately 50 people made up into 4 or 5 man teams throughout Bristow, Twin Hills, Sapulpa, Tulsa, and our Coweta area that they've formed teams to remove debris from citizens' homes.
Yeah, we were looking up in Tulsa when we went through last week, and it looked like a war zone, like World War II, post World War II out in Europe or something. It like trees everywhere, and a car was destroyed. I mean, it was bad. So it really does take these teams to get it done, and they're doing it for the citizens, right?
You bet. We've had the community centers put together these teams. They've purchased chainsaws and pole saws, all the necessary equipment, and they're going out and taking care of citizens' homes. And if you've got debris that you need removed from your home, you can call our office at 732-7891 or call your respective community center and get your name put on the list so that these guys can get out there and take care of that.
That's a good thing to have. You know, everybody talks about the power getting back and everything like that, but who's going to clean up the yard? You know, and a lot of our citizens are elderly. It's hard for them to get out and get all that debris up, so it's a wonderful service. Also, on the phone with the state of Oklahoma today, you got something going on there? Or?
Right. We are in the final stages of having our hazard mitigation plan completed, and we will actually be the second tribe in the state of Oklahoma to have this done, the first tribe to have this type of plan done, and are working on a new plan that we can. We're actually, I think, going to be the first tribe. We're going to be the leading tribe in the state of Oklahoma to have this done. So we're going to meet with them this afternoon and see if we can't get that taken care of.
Awesome. Sounds like a plan. And you know, one of the things we were talking about on the way over was, you know, all the stuff that this office is involved with that maybe you wouldn't even think. You know, about a month ago, you know, we were involved with searching for the girl that was missing in Tulsa, helped out with that with the new boat. So you got the boat, got all kinds of resources. Does it ever surprise you how much stuff that you have come up here in this office?
It's a constant thing. It's something different on a daily basis. But we've got a great staff, and we just we take the phone calls and try to serve our citizens and the people of the communities.
Except mine. They screen the phone calls when I call over here. They see my number, you run away.
That's a good thing about caller ID is that we know when your name comes up that we can hit call forward or call send, and it goes right to voicemail.
Well, I'm just going to take my chances with the emergency rooms then. I'm not going to come ask you. All right, James Nichols here doing a wonderful job. Emergency management, and this time of year, staying hooked up, and may not be the last time. So we'll have to keep you posted.
There's a good possibility that if anybody likes to listen to the Farmer's Almanac, in January, we're expected to have another ice storm. So start preparing now. Get some emergency supplies put to the side, and expect to go through another thing like we have this December.
Another thing I wanted to talk about, James, was the Oklahoma Disaster Assessment Hotline, or Damage Assessment Hotline. And what this is basically a number that people can call and really need to call if we want to get federal aid down here.
You bet. The more people that we can have called this line that have had damage, the state puts everything together, sends it to FEMA and to the president, and that gives him a better opportunity to give us the federal disaster declaration, which means more money to the state to help out the people that are here in the state. also gives us a better chance to have a shot at getting individual assistance, which would help individuals out who don't have insurance on their homes, or who are lower income families that just can't quite take care of the things because of the ice storm damage. The number to the Oklahoma Damage Assessment Hotline is 1-866-560-7584.
All right, we're here at Tulsa Indian Community Center, where right now I got buddy Dustin Cloud here, and he's got stuff going on with the cleanup crew, basically. And Dustin, you guys are trying to clear out a lot of the stuff caused by the ice storm, trees and things falling in people's yards. But tell me how this got started and everything, and the crew got on it.
Well, actually, basically, you just really said it. The ice came in, and they wanted some Indian homes just for Native American people and stuff. They had, like going through houses, tree limbs, and damages, hazards, and stuff. And through experience, my experiences through that kind of work and stuff, that I kind of got volunteered for it, as well as my crew. We got some experienced guys with this crew. They did this kind of work, and it's just not really easy kind of work. It's just day in, day out.
And it's for guys to have experience doing this. That's good, because you never know when kind of stuff like this is going to happen, and when it comes on you, everybody kind of just comes together. I mean, that's how it started, I'm sure, here, but I know these guys have been working hard. Where's been the worst place that you guys have seen? Farther up north, probably?
Yeah, there was some out north, man. It looks like it's a war zone. Then we hit a few houses out towards Sand Springs, around that way, and man, that place was tore up. I mean, we've worked all over roofs, houses, roped a lot of limbs off, as well as as brush, as dragging brush crews and logging them up, and everything else. The worst trees that we've had were probably the sycamore trees, and those were pretty brittle. We still had ice on them. We'd climb up maybe 50 to 60 feet in the air just to pull limbs off of houses, from keeping them from falling down in the house. Those are some of the worst trees we came across so far.
You guys have stayed hooked up. I mean, how many more stops you got to make to make some cleanup?
As we looked in today, we got 32 more houses. It seems like every day they add on maybe 5 to 8 more houses a day.
We went through Bristow, and there was like some trees on cars and everything like that. I'm sure you guys have seen it all.
Yeah. That's my native town is Bristow. They was tore up pretty bad too. I wish I could have got down there and did a lot more for them down in that community, but this is where they put me up here in Tulsa. I mean, Tulsa, this is a good community. See, there's a lot of Indians, a lot of work up here for them.
Absolutely, and that's a wonderful thing you guys are doing. Now, if somebody needs to get maybe their yard cleaned up and has stuff in the yard that needs to be, that they can't do themselves, that you need you guys to come out and help, how can they do that? Just get a hold of your office? Or
Yeah, they can call Tulsa Indian Community, as well as my number. They can, just call the community center, and that'd just be only allowed for emergency contacts, like clearing driveways, rooftops, if anything's in the backyard laying on against the houses, or if there's going to be a hazard that maybe a tree limb is hanging over a house and eventually it might fall. That's what we look at first priority, as well as as our elderly people. That's the main priority with that.
There's got to be some hazards out there. Don't think these guys are just going to come clean up your yard or something. I know some of you out there are thinking about it. No, but great job, man. Keep the crew on it, and we're going to follow you guys around, see if we can't check some of it out. Thanks a lot, Dustin.
I appreciate it.
And now a word from our sponsors. This episode is brought to you by the letter U, V, S, and T. Just kidding, that's Sesame Street. Golden Pony Casino. Appreciate it, guys.
Okay, it's time for a word from our sponsor, Golden Pony, on what promotions they're going to have this week. What do they got going on down there, Jason?
Looks pretty good. The AGS, which is a vendor for the machines, has the hot seat drawings going on. That's beginning Tuesday, November 20th, and it will be every Tuesday through December 18th. Drawings will be every 15 minutes, 6:15 until 9, and you must be playing AGS machines to be eligible. Now, how do they know? I mean,
the AGS machines are certain machines that are in there. I'm going to assume they have like the AGS symbol on them.
Yeah.
It's a total of $700 will be given away each Tuesday.
Nice.
No less than $25 and up to $100.
And I just want to say, I knew that a while ago. I just wanted to make sure that you clarified it for everybody.
Oh yeah, sure.
I know what I'm doing.
Do you like four-wheelers?
Absolutely. You know I do. I'm from Eufaula.
I love four-wheelers. They're great.
Absolutely. We got the ATV giveaway, four-wheeler giveaway, November 17th through December 22nd. It's going to be great.
Yeah, it's all about jackpots. This is also something that's sponsored by AGS and also Gibbs Stallings Superstore.
Absolutely.
So those are the two sponsors of this particular program. I'm going to head out there and try to get me a four-wheeler, Jason. What about you?
I think so too, because you never know. In the winter months, a lot of people around here, they got cattle, they got to work, they got to go out and everything, and sometimes your truck can't get out there. Some people got 4x4s, some don't, but the ATV can get anywhere, man. Trust me. I've been out on the ATVs, went mudding, got dirty. It's awesome.
And those things cost a pretty penny, so they're not, they wouldn't be giving away something that's cheap and junky. It's a good quality ATV.
Absolutely. Those things are like an investment. If anybody gets an ATV out there other than for recreational use, it's always an investment. So it's a good thing to have.
Yeah. At Golden Pony, it's all about the jackpots.
It is all about the jackpots, and it's all about the giveaways. There's giveaways all the time. You go every Saturday, they have giveaways. They start at 6. You can get registered then, and they go all the way through midnight. And then, like I said, on the Tuesday coming up, starting November 17th, rolling through, it's going to have the Tuesday night jackpots, and it's going to be sponsored by AGS, like we said. Going to have all the machines out, and like we said, also, you can see those machines. They'll be marked and everything like that, so nobody worry about it. If you see an AGS machine, plop down and try to win some money.
Hey, Jason, they also have some big deal going on New Year's Eve. What's that all about?
Yes, New Year's Eve. They have a drawing every hour on the hour from 6 to 1, that's 6 p.m. to 1 a.m., for 500 smackers.
500 bones.
That's $1,000.
We got to head out to Golden Pony on New Year's Eve, man.
Absolutely. Grab your saddle. Let's go to the Gilded Equine.
Some of you like to participate in your tribal governments. Some of you like to even go to the regular sessions or whatever. But we here at Native News Today, in the spirit of staying anti-Republican, have made some changes. Yes, we do not fear change. We actually embrace it. So we are going with a new idea here on the show, and we'll basically break down some of the activity that took place at the regular session of the Muskogee Creek Nation National Council. We put our own little twist on it, so enjoy. Coming with something new at you today. Going to start off a new segment here called Muskogee Creek National Council Regular Session Agenda Overview. Let's take a look at some of the veto action, or lack thereof, we got going on with these 10 vetoes this month. The first one up out the gate, TR 07104, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation establishing tribal membership in the National Congress of American Indians. Override! A tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation on the irregularities in the runoff election of 2007 for the office of Principal Chief and calling for a new election. Veto! A law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing a special appropriation to the Muskogee Creek Nation Election Board to conduct a special election for the proposed constitutional amendments. Veto! A law of the Muskogee Creek Nation amending Section 2 of Article 7 of the Constitution of the Muskogee Creek Nation. Veto! A law of the Muskogee Creek Nation amending Article 9 of the Constitution of the Muskogee Creek Nation and to amend Section 2. Veto! A law of the Muskogee Creek Nation amending Section 2 of Article 6 of the Constitution of the Muskogee Creek Nation. Veto! A law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing a special appropriation for the purchase of a passenger van to First Indian Baptist Church of Shawnee. Veto! A law of the Muskogee Creek Nation amending MCNCA Title 37-129 entitled Murrow Indian Children's Home to adjust the annual allocation to compensate for increased cost of providing basic elements of living due to inflation and appropriating funds for fiscal year 2008. Override! A law of the Muskogee Creek Nation amending Section 3 of Article 5 of the Constitution of the Muskogee Creek Nation. Veto! A law of the A law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing a special appropriation to the Muskogee Creek Nation Election Board to conduct a special election for the office of Principal Chief. And veto! Thank you. Yo, yo, yo. It's Santa Sauls wishing everybody out there a happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. I got birthday and Christmas messed up. Have a Merry birthday as well. No, Merry Christmas out there to everyone, and to everyone a good night. I'd just like to say that it's been a wonderful year here at Native News Today. Can I get something patriotic? Thank you. There we go. In the spirit of this flowing stars and striped American flag, I would just like to say what a wonderful year for Native News Today. Now, a lot of the time, I say silly stuff, but today they got me wearing silly props. Got the Santa hat on, so what can I say? It's been wonderful. I'll recap this lap step. What's with the flag? What's the deal with that? Like, what's going on with the flag? You're killing me. Thanks. Put that logo up there. There you go. No, I'll recap today's episode. We went over to the Food Distribution Center, which is usually manned by Sugar Shane Hollaby. That's Sugar Shane Hollaby to you and me. And we also went over there and basically checked it out. Let everybody in on what's going on over there. You get commodities. I love commodities. The farina and the big rectangular yellow box macaroni and cheese was always wonderful to me. And I'd just like to thank them also for the cans of beef that's so wonderfully mixed with barbecue sauce and make chopped beef sandwiches. So if anybody out there knows what I'm talking about, you know how good they are. Slane, you know what I'm talking about. Right, absolutely. So we went over there and covered that. We also visited with emergency management, Mr. James Nichols, and told us about some of the things their office does and what they do throughout the year. And they've really had a busy year. It started last year because of the ice storms, and Chief Ellis saw that there was a need for things like that. And so throughout the year, there was 2 ice storms, 1 flood, some fires. Man, it was crazy. So James and them have been real busy. There's the freaking flag again. Get the flag off of there. Thank you. God. I said it about what is going on? I said about 3 weeks ago, it's hard to find good help around here. I almost want to stand up and salute. Anyway, no, we also, not only that, but we looked at, last week, we looked at Jingle Bells and Creek. Maybe we should have saved that for this week. What do you think? No? No, it's pretty good. Yeah, you gotta run when you can, you know, you gotta run when it comes in. You know, it's like that. It's like, you know, working the assembly line. You get the order, you run it through. So we're good to go here. This is going to wrap up basically 2007. We're probably going to have one more episode, but we'll wrap everything up then, and then we'll be ready for 2008. 2008 is going to be coming strong, and so is the NNT. What's up there now? Oh, okay. Never mind. We're back to normal. Oh, we can still got how long to go? Oh, okay. How long then? Oh, okay. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Oh, hey. How y'all doing there? Little behind-the-scenes look here on how we did. Oh, I'm getting a C now. Ooh, that's important. What is that? A C on the screen. Oh, it means 30. That's right. Just a little broadcast lingo here. Well, everyone have a very Merry Christmas. Eat up. Visit with your family. And please, all you older men out there, don't break any bones chasing your nephews and stuff like that around at the old family football game. I'm talking to you, Gerald Wofford. I'm talking to you. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.